calling. Me no way, no drama. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no way, no drama. Not a fighter, a lover. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no way, no drama. I just want you, my darling. Break away and make a way to make it. Love the way you looking when you treat your heart just like a I kissed. Got to be joking. Where in the did you think you were going? Folding and packing your clothes like you ain't know I was gonna fold it. Full of your emotion. Beautiful, heaven so one man. You don't know, let me in your heart. Don't you dare forget me. I'm your fan, yo. Posters on my walls inside my head. Yeah, yeah. I'm your fan, yo. Posters on my walls inside my head. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no one, no drama. Not a fighter, a lover. Do you hear me calling? Do you hear me calling? Me no one, no drama. I just want you, my darling. You drive me insane, no girl, make me feel this weight. Girl, you got your ways, girl, I might get a wait. Let me keep you safe in exchange, give me you my main thing. Hit the beach in LA like you a beach ball. Me and you in the Lambo truck, you started up and skirt off. We park at the dock at the park by the mansion. Can't wait to get.
We've been building to this. All season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2. NBA Sports. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans and the Orlando Magic. You look at Orlando.
Well, the entire sports world is focused on this game. It's so much pressure, but better to be at home. They want to build some momentum right out of the gates and engage this crowd.
Taking a look at New Orleans, this is the dream that this team and their players had at the start of the season. Now these teams get to live it.
But the pressure and stakes are at their greatest. Every decision in this game is going to be analyzed and overanalyzed. You have to keep your cool and trust the got you here.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good.
And Tatum is really a prototypical player for today's NBA. He's a do-it-all wing with great size, an effective jump shot. Plus, he's got that hunger you want in a star player.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Here's Shannon. Good work defensively by Dort.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Yeah, once Tatum sees a gap, he is gone. Off and running.
Here's Clara. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Here's Murray. Here's Holmgren. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Here's Shannon. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And it's Holmgren missing. And Tatum's got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 6. Ooh, stolen by Murray. In transition, the Magic on the run. And Shannon gets it to go. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Holmgren outside. To the wing on the left. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Just 5 on the clock. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Tatum. Down low. Here's Okongwu. Still no points. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Murray with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Back to Holmgren. Shoots over Okongwu. No good off the back of the rim. Pelicans trail by 9. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Ali.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. I asked about an approach to Jason Tatum. Coach told me that Tatum is just about as good as anyone at countering plans. So he just asked his players to play to their strengths, saying if they need to make switches, that's almost a better option because the more looks we throw him, the less he can consistently play the same way. Guys, back to you.
All right, Ali, thanks once again. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now here's Okongwu. To the right side. Picked it out of midair. And they're on the break. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans. Called here, the Pelicans decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. And he drops it first. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Pelicans trail by 12. Pass to Ware. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. So he comes up empty at the line.
And that's surprising. He's usually automatic at the free throw line.
Here's Sarr. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Ware. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Williams. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here's Suggs. And the layup is good off the glass.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
To the middle. Here's Ware. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
The 3, Fears. The rebound by Ware. To the inside. That shot off. And so it's the Orlando Magic up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Guys, we've seen the Magic really take control here.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
Here's Sarr, and he converts the layup.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
To the paint. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
Down low. Here's Ware. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Deep Sarr. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Orlando leading by 17. Pass to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
Williams from long range. Sarr pulls it in. Here's Fears. And he dunks it down.
Fears might not be the biggest guy on the floor, but he can really get up.
Left side, Green. Now here's Ware. 6 points for him. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. So it'll be Khalil Ware shooting. That one on Sarr. And the free throw, no good. Magic leading by 19. Pass to Sarr. Releases. The rebound by Ware.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Outside, Williams. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Ware. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Sarr's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Williams looking around. Ware with it. 10 points for him. Here's Finney-Smith. Knocked away. Pass to Fears. Orlando moving the ball around. And finished off by Sarr.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
To the middle. Williams from long range. Sarr pulls it in.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Lets the three fly. And it's Suggs with the three. Suggs has got 5 points.
And not wasting any time here. Suggs is quick on the draw off the catch.
Back to Williams. Williams on the wing. And they get it. And it's Orlando with the rebound. To the wing, right side. Back to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Sarr is playing with a lot of confidence, not questioning himself, just using his size to keep finding buckets.
Monk for three. Sarr pulls it in. Here's Fears. Takes a three. The rebound by Ware.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And now you see why those assist numbers for Williams have been climbing over the past few seasons.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul. Here's Fears. Pass to Sarr. Fires from deep. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Williams up top. He's scoreless. Knocks down the long J.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Here's Fears. Pass to Sarr. And rejected. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. "11 seconds left to play in the second quarter." And finished off by Sarr.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Alexander Sarr getting it done for the Magic. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. Back after this. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Orlando making some changes. There's a screen. Pass to Minot. Now Okongwu. Snatched away. A good look from Holmgren. Misses the jumper.
Yeah, and that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Okongwu with the bucket.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself, but now he wants to keep everybody involved.
Inside. Here's Holmgren. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Tatum. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Orlando with the ball. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
And here's Neesmith. No points so far. Picked up by Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the triple. And so Murray will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Let's go with a 3.
A strong, fearless defender. Dort doesn't back down from taking chances and going after swats.
Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's Tatum. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Murray. Missed inside. And here's New Orleans now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And Neesmith gets it to go.
Coming into the league, putting up points was no problem for Tatum, but now he's creating scoring opportunities for others.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Called here, the Pelicans decide to talk it over.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
The rotations right now are just not good enough. That's going to be a problem defensively all night.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Shannon. Back to Murray. Here's Holmgren. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Now here's Okongwu. He's covered by Holmgren. Left side Tatum. Here's Okongwu. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Holmgren. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
What a move by Tatum. When he's pulling these off, he's impossible to defend.
Pass to Kamara. Back to Holmgren. Deflects the pass. Neesmith with it. Checked by Murray. Tatum from long range. Fires in the triple. Tatum's got 8 points.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
Both free throws good from Holmgren. Boy, the Pelicans have really had a tough go here. Over to the left wing. Back to Tatum. Oh, got a piece of it. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Outside Neesmith. Right side Tatum. Shot clock at 5. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Holmgren. To the paint. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Oh, he's just too long and too quick off the floor. That was an easy one for Holmgren.
Outside Neesmith. The 3 is up. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
To the left side wing. Launches a 3. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Pass to Minot. Here's Tatum. Here's Minot. No points yet. Fires the 3. The rebound by Murray.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Toward outside. Back to Neesmith. Pass to Minot. On the wing, Tatum. Will it go? Orlando with the rebound. Here's Shannon. Oh, big time!
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
And so it's Orlando building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Buzelis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And at 6'10", Buzelis is becoming a very difficult cover for defenses, especially when he's aggressive and trying to score.
So he gets them both. Here's New Orleans now. Williams up top. Outside Monk. And it's Orlando on the break. Here's Suggs. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. We love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Pass to Ware. For 3. Orlando with the rebound.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Buzelis. And here's Sarr. Ware covers.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Williams from long range to stop the run. And he slams it in one-handed.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Second chance effort. Sarr misses. When you look at all the turnovers, boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Well, he's still a young player in this league, but Jalen Williams has an impressive resume already, winning a title with the Thunder as their second best player.
And Williams drops them both. Here's Spears. Pass to Sarr. The rebound by Ware.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now here's Williams. 6 to shoot. Knocks down the triple. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. We love seeing these type of results.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance. Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
It's Sarr, high post. Orlando moving the ball around. Monk with a steal. Williams with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Outside Monk. Back to Ware. And the baseline jumper, no good. So it's Orlando now. Down low. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Williams from long range. On target from range. Williams has got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time. The D lagging on the break, and he makes them pay full price.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
They set the pick. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Sarr. Ware covers. It's deflected. And here's Monk. Back to Williams. From downtown. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Spears. From deep, Sarr. That shot is off.
And as the clock winds down, it'll be interesting to see how both teams adjust in Game 2. But confidence building indeed for the Magic.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, NBA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they're off to a strong start in these NBA Finals, going up 1-0.
They really sent a clear message tonight that they intend to win this series. They played with real determination out there, and you just hope they can maintain this energy level.
And one player just stole the show tonight.
Oh, nice! Wow! And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
A nice shot by Spears.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Out to the wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis. Monk grabs the miss. And it's Monk with the ball for New Orleans. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. For three, Caldwell Pope. Ware. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Pass to Buzelis. Now Sarr. Green covering. Tipped away. Here's Spears. Into the lane. This is there. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals.
origin of the phoenix all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Love. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 The present has no ribbon. Your gift keeps on giving. What is this I'm feeling? If you wanna leave, I'm with it. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night to get. 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 We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar and our cups to the stars. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 We're up all night to get lucky.
You know, I always stayed out the way. I'm not really too much with the drama, but one thing I can say is I was always smooth as a calm and collected, not to be played with. I don't fear rejection. God is my weapon. You ever been to heaven? Passing out my blessings, it's up to you to catch it. It's fuel with discretion. Your ex ain't, you can't talk like this. Yellow diamond stone, I compare the. It's the small things, I don't cherish my whips. Looking at my lady, can't believe it's my. The life that I live. I can't repeat myself, making it clear. This the year that we taking. This the year, this the year. I done had plenty of scars, they throwing stones. My brother had plenty of work on top of stove.
We are on. Basketball. The end. Finals. We're set for Game 2 on 2K Sports. Tonight could give us a picture of where this series is headed. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. We'll see the New Orleans Pelicans and the Orlando Magic. You look at the Magic.
Well, they know what they have to do here tonight. It's all about protecting home court and going up in this series 2-0. Let's see if they're up for the challenge and can take some pressure off themselves moving forward.
And so here is Orlando after the basket by New Orleans. Gets the three to fall. You look at the Pelicans, and they drop Game 1 of the finals. How important is it for them to even this series now?
Yeah, it's big. If they can get this to 1-1 going back home, I like their chances. So a win tonight is huge if they want to lift that Larry O'Brien trophy.
Now here's a Kongwu. 4 on the clock. Deflects the pass. Shoots over Holmgren. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. First quarter, just over a minute played. Murray for 3. To the middle. Pass to Kamara. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Outside Murray. The ball's knocked loose. Dort with a steal. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
Now here's Tatum. The putback. Minot. Here's a Kongwu. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Now here's Tatum. And stolen by Holmgren. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Shannon's shot is off. Outside Tatum. Picked up by a Kongwu. Out left to the wing. Boom! With the block.
Yeah, just an excellent shot blocker. Holmgren is so good at using his length and timing to erase shot attempts.
Outside Tatum. Pass to a Kongwu. And stolen by Holmgren. It's stolen by a Kongwu. Tatum drives in. Can't connect from short range.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
There's so much that Jamal Murray brings to the table offensively. He is such a critical piece of their puzzle.
It's stolen by a Kongwu. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Outside Kamara. Here's Houston. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. The Pelicans trail. It's Dort on the wing. Back to Tatum. Fires the three. They get it back. Down low. A Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
Love to see this kind of aggression from a Kongwu. Great job playing with force inside.
Pass to Murray. Orlando moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Screen by Holmgren. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And here's New Orleans now. And here's Neesmith. Yet to see a basket. Outside Tatum. Inside. Pass to Okongwu. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here's Orlando. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Now Okongwu fires for three. And he misses. Only 2 for 6.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And Tatum's got the ball here for the Pelicans. Trailing by 4. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, not just fast, but also precise. Tatum shows a lot of control on his drive.
From deep, Holmgren. And Okongwu with the block. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one's on to Monty Kamara.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. So he can't get either to fall.
Well, what I like most about Okongwu is his switchability defensively. He has the size to battle down low and the quickness to guard on the perimeter.
Okongwu up top. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Three-pointer, no good. And so it's Chet Holmgren making things happen for the Magic. Disruptive on the defensive end, playing the passing. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. And for Orlando, what jumps out to you guys, stat-wise?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Here's Williams. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
The shot by Buzel is no good. And here's New Orleans now. They trail by 1. There, the screen. And it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, what a move by Jalen Williams. Offensively, he just has the whole package.
Pass to Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Now Green. It's deflected.
When it comes to contesting shots, Buzel is showing us that he's got great timing.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That one misses. Just over a minute has passed here in the 2nd quarter. And stolen by Williams. Here's Ware. And he jams it home with authority.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers would drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Shot's good by Sarr.
If that jumper could become a consistent option for Sarr, he's going to be a dangerous player in this league.
Monk looking around. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Off target from three-point range. The three from Suggs. The rebound by Ware. New Orleans in the lead. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. Pass to Ware. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
New Orleans calls timeout. Here's Spears. Still without a bucket. Pass to Sarr. Here's Buzelis. Clock at 6. The three is up. And Sarr, good for 3.
There's still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Here's Monk. And here is Williams. Pass to Green. Back to Williams. And that one is stuffed right through.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy has hops.
Left side, Monk. Back to Williams. On the wing, Green. Now Monk. Outside, Green. Williams from long range. Buries it from 3. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Spears. Back to Sarr. And here's the fast break. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
1:25 left in the first half. And finished off by Sarr.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Inside. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Williams from long range. Again, the miss by Williams.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Sarr. Uses the glass on the layup. Sarr's got 11 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Monk for 3. Oh my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And Monk, no good on that one.
Well, you look at how far Monk has come over the course of his career, turning into a really well-rounded player, especially passing and shooting.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Has to Ware. Ball stolen. Now Suggs takes a 13-footer. Alexander Sarr getting it done for the Magic. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back to the game after this break. And here we go. The NBA Finals continue here on 2K Sports. The Pelicans trail. Neesmith with it. No made baskets yet. Dort outside. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Now here's Murray. Pass to Holmgren. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Kamara. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Don't judge Holmgren by his size. He does have a passing skill set, finding shooters and getting them the ball.
Right side, Tatum. Pass to Okongwu. The kick to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum on the drive. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Orlando leading by 4. Here's Shannon. Back to Murray. It's Holmgren, high post. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Holmgren's got 11 points.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Pass to Okongwu. Offline with a 3.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down. Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Now here's Okongwu. He's covered by Holmgren. Okongwu with the bucket.
The preferred scoring area for Okongwu. He can get it done inside with his size and length.
Pass to Holmgren. Shoots over Okongwu. Back to Holmgren. Shoots over Okongwu. Towering on the interior. Holmgren.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances. Really using his head.
And here's Okongwu for 3. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Well, this has been a growing part of Okongwu's game. Adding that ability to stretch the floor.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Down low. Tatum with a steal.
Yeah, tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
Pass to Minot. Outside Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Okongwu. 11 points in the game. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Orlando leading by 5. Here's Murray. Minot pulls it in.
Excellent coverage defensively. Making it hard on him.
Here's Okongwu. Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my. Okay, wow. Okongwu. Unreal.
Pass to Houston. To the inside. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
The drive by Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Tatum is a savvy player. He knows his drive is going to attract physical defense.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Orlando leading by 3. Now Now Murray. Screen by Holmgren. Pass to Kamara. Fires the three. Okongwu with the rebound. On offense, here are the Pelicans. And there's 1:38 left in the third. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Yeah, great to see Okongwu not only finding chances to score, but looking for more. Not being satisfied with what he's done already.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. New Orleans calls timeout.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
Some changes for New Orleans. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. There's a screen. Here's Spears. Oh, it's blocked by Green. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
And Williams is used to having to work for his buckets, so he'll take as many easy ones as he can get.
Here's Sarr. Nice D from Ware. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Here's Finney-Smith. Orlando again missing.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Ware. Gets the 3 ball to go. And it's a 4-point New Orleans lead.
Mostly a scorer early in his career, Monk does a great job now of keeping others involved.
Shot's good by Sarr.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Onyeka Okongwu, he's been the guy making things happen for the Pelicans. And this had...
The Pelicans, 47.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. Nice D from Ware. And so it's New Orleans with it. They lead by 1. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. To the middle. Here's Suggs. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Ware with it. What a terrific move that is. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Fears. Back to Sarr. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Fears. Williams defending. Right at the free throw line. Sarr misses.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
That's to Ware. Back to Williams. Inside. Boom! He jammed it straight down.
An excellent passing wing. Jalen Williams can run offense. Picked up an assist right there.
There's a screen. Down low. Here's Buzelis. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Buzelis. To the inside. Here's Sarr. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Just bouncing off contact. Sarr, man. 2 points the hard way.
Now here's Ware. Three-pointer. And stolen by Suggs. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Just enormous, guys. With time winding down, goes for the steal, and then off to the races.
Pass to Williams. And here's Ware. 5 to shoot. Deflected.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Orlando leading. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now. These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Picked up by Kongu. Ooh, a matching slam. Back and forth they go.
I love the effort from Okongwu here, taking ownership of an important possession.
Dort with a steal. Now the Pelicans in transition. Left side, Nesmith. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Picked up by Okongwu. Beyond the arc. Holmgren there for the rebound. Murray looking around. .146 left in the fourth. Now Holmgren. Outside Murray. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
The Pelicans trail. .127 left in the fourth quarter. Okongwu outside. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Up top, Holmgren. Now here's Murray. Okongwu with the rebound. Tatum with it. Checked by Murray. And here's Nesmith. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Dort with a steal. Here's Tatum. And he drives in.
Yeah, premier shot blocker. Holmgren may be slight of frame, but he's never running from the fray.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
The Pelicans call timeout. New Orleans making a change here. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Ooh, He doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one. And that'll put him up 2. Now Murray. Oh, Murray rising up.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. The Pelicans call timeout. Tatum. Time expires. We're going to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. Here's Minot. Here's a pass to Tatum. Six to shoot. Tosses it up. No good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Now Holmgren. Here's Spears. Okongwu with the rebound. Here's New Orleans now. Four quarters, not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime now. And Tatum, here we go. Oh, it doesn't go. Orlando with the ball. Here's Spears. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Outside Tatum. Here's Jordan. Shoots a three. Oh, no good. Here's Spears. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Teams deciding to change it up. There's a screen by Kamara to take the lead. And that's money on the layup.
You know, Jamal Murray has no problem being the facilitator when he sees open teammates.
Okongwu. And that misses. That would have put him up. And it's Murray with the ball for Orlando. And rebounded by Tatum.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time. Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
They set the screen. lays it down one-handed.
His teammates look too zealous in the big moment, and he must be doing something right.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Williams with it. Tatum outside. For the win! And the three misses. So it's the Magic taking the W in a close one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals.
record deal, so I stop putting up. Really don't give a man. When I ride, chunky here for life, baby, it's outside. We on the expedition navigators. That's how we be riding. Alligator suitcases, put it in your faces, and that's for real. Shine harder than the grill. It's the player of the wheel. Down with the too low, youngster be a. I'm down with more thugs in the town. You know what's going down, represent that H-Town. I touch around my sound.
Wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blaze on the Impala. Caller, get tonight. Got sprayed by ice, now hit the highway. Making money the flyway. But it's got to be a better way, yeah.
I got to get better, man, it got to move on. Switch from Motorola to a prime code phone. Broken two-prong, then you know no. Used to call my spoke, now these on my inches. Had to get older, man, it got colder. I done got grown, got a chip on my shoulder. Licks in Kuwait, got licks in Pakistan. Boys don't understand virtual reality caravan. Double dose marble flow around me. Every time I come around, they want to sign me. Got the little wheel, diamond grills that will win. In the bin, and can't forget the den. Down the rubies, I'm watching on the movie. Drop the top of sky, then you know I'm in the jacuzzi. Then I'm swerving, man, it's getting hot. My last name Lim, I'm dropping time off the light. David Taylor.
Baller, shot caller, 20-inch blaze on the Impala. Caller, get tonight. Got sprayed by ice, now hit the highway. Making money the flyway. But it's got to be a better way, yeah.
I hit the highway, having things my way. Every day, all day, ain't no way